Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to another episode where I review affordable new Chinese made fountain pens. This time I have for you a plastic little pan. First of all, let me tell you the name of this fountain pen. It's Aihao, and the number of the model is 20642. And guys, I paid for this only 5 lays, which means I paid 1.01 euros or 1.15 American dollars. And let's just look at it. It is a plastic pan, quite light pan. It has the sticker, but it can be peeled off, and it has this interesting cap. It is made out of plastic and it is a transparent cap. You can see it is pressure fitted to the grip section. Let's concentrate on it for a moment. It is all made out of plastic, including this clip. It seems like a metallic clip, but in fact it's made out of plastic. Let me test. It is quite springy, a springy one, so I think it does its job. It is nice secured here, and it ends in this dome shape with this black plastic. I like the fact that we have a transparent cap, and in combination with the color black, it is quite interesting. And also I like that the plastic trim here, that silver trim, it is the same with this plastic ring. And by the way, guys, on the plastic ring we have engraved Aihao and again Aihao. Concentrating on the grip section, it is quite plain. It's made out of plastic, and it ends with this hooded nib. This hooded nib is a steel nib. I'm trying to zoom on it. I don't think it has an iridium tip. I think it's a plain steel nib. Again with a plain feed. What is interesting is the system of pressure feed. You can see it secures like this. Practically we have two domed 1, 2, 3, 4, or even 4. Yes, 4 domed things on the transparent cap, and here we have a ring, and they securely fit, making that click sound that you can hear right now. Well, I have to tell you guys, you don't have to have a lot of force to open it. In fact, I think it can open with one hand. Let me see. Yes. So not lots of force is necessary to open the cap. Like I told you, it reveals this nice looking hooded nib. It reminds me of another Chinese model that I have here, the famous Jinhao 51A. In fact, we will do some small comparison between the two models. I'm curious to see what is inside. So the barrel unscrews and it reveals a converter, guys. It's not a top quality converter, but it is an ink converter. The principle is syringe filler, so yes, it can be removed, and I want to show you how it works. It has a small spheric ball inside, and you can operate it like this. So with your fingernail you push back like a syringe. You do this and the ink should enter this ink converter. Of course, you can use also ink cartridges with this fountain pen. And what is interesting, guys, so this ink converter was included in the price of the fountain pen. Let me compare it. I'm not so sure if this one is fitted with the ink converter. Let me see. Oh no, maybe I have it on the other one. Let me see on this one. If not, no, this has an ink cartridge. Well, I have to have one Jinhao 51A with its converter. Yes, I think it's this one. Yes, this has a little bit of ink loss, but you can see this is a different type of ink converter on the Jinhao model. I'm sorry for this, guys. I don't know if I had this one leaking. Returning to our fountain pen, it is like this. I'm curious to see if this converter from Aihao can be fitted to Jinhao 51A, and the answer is no, so I can't fit it to the Jinhao 51A. Good to know. As a curiosity, this is the barrel. I'm not sure that they are compatible, but let's try to fit on the nib. No, it's not compatible with the Jinhao model. So just for a comparison, guys, I will leave our fountain pen next to the Jinhao models for you to make an idea of the dimensions of the Aihao product. I'm curious to see, I'm sorry, let's put them like this. And for the last time, I'm curious to see the nib and if I can compare the two nibs. Let me see them. So on the right it is the Jinhao and on the left it is the Aihao. So the nib seems to be the same, and also the feeder, so quite strange. Bear in mind, guys, that the Jinhao product is it can be bought for approximately 10 euros, so it's 10 times the cost of this one. So good to know. Let me put them aside here. And now I will leave on the screen the dimensions of this Aihao 20642, and after that I will do the writing sample. So for the writing sample, guys, I thought to myself that I have a black pen, so I should try to use a black ink, and I have here the Pelikan 4001 Brilliant Schwarz or Brilliant Black. Okay, let me put it here. I'll give it a little shake, and now I will prepare the fountain pen. Okay, so remember, guys, you have to push this rod, yes, like this. Now I'm going to open the ink bottle. Oh, I hate when this happens, so I have to take this off. Messy thing. I don't know why they don't glue this thing to the cap. It's so annoying when it does this, so it's not the first time it happens. I think I will take this off, this white piece, I will throw it in the trash can. It's so frustrating. Look what I've done to myself. I hope that this Chinese fountain pen will draw the ink, because I'm really upset right now. And it draws a little bit. Yes. Well, I'm pleased of the amount of ink. Okay guys, let me take a little tissue. I will just simply clean this grip section, and fingers crossed, I hope that it will write for the first time. So let me change the angle of the camera, and after that we will do the writing sample. So guys, I've changed the angle of the camera. Now I'm ready for the writing sample. Let me put this here. I'm sorry, I'm still a mess, but I will try to do the writing sample as I can. Let me show you if the cap posts. Yes, it posts quite well. And I think I will write with it posted, although I usually don't post my fountain pens. So again, this is the Aihao, and the model is 20642. It comes in this black body. It is made in China. And I bought it at the incredible price of only 5 leis, which means I paid 1.01 euros or 1.15 American dollars, so quite a nice price. We have a steel nib, and judging by the way it writes, I believe we have a fine nib. I don't think we have a flexible nib. Let me test it for you guys. So no flex to it. Let me see if we have a line variance. So here no pressure, and here a little bit of pressure. No visible line variance. Let me see how juicy this nib is. As you can see, quite a nice juicy nib. Okay guys, let me see how we can reverse write with it. So reverse writing. Well, I must say I'm quite pleased. No ink flow problems, no scratching, so definitely we can reverse write with it. And I think we have an extra fine in reverse writing versus the fine in simple writing. So you can see quite nice. Let me see if we can do a signature with it. Yes, I like this nib. You see, a simple nib in a simple fountain pen, and it does its job, guys. I'm quite impressed with this fountain pen. And now for the last writing test, I have here the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Guys, I'm quite impressed with this fountain pen. It certainly does a good job writing. It is a decent price for a decent fountain pen, and yes, why not? I recommend it, especially to you young school children out there. So at this price you can buy yourself 10 of them, and I think they will hold you for a semester at school. You can lose them, you can borrow them to your friends. I think it's quite a nice alternative to more expensive fountain pens. Is it a reliable fountain pen? I'm not so sure, because it's the first time that I use this fountain pen. Maybe in time it will develop some problems with the ink flow. I'm not so sure, but I am sure that if you clean it properly after you use it, you can have a nice relationship with this small fountain pen. So this is it, guys. This was my review of the Aihao 2642 black version. A nice affordable fountain pen made in China. Remember, guys, always but always, to avoid accidents like this, put back the cap bottle. And because I'm quite frustrated about this seal, I don't know what role it has, but um, um, it does a poor job, because sometimes it's stuck, this white piece, it's stuck to the base of this glass, and oh god, it is what it is. Maybe those from Pelican will do some little, I don't know, modification to the design of this cap. Don't get me wrong, guys, this isn't an expensive ink, but it is what it is. I don't like that white stuff there. Maybe it ensures that the ink is properly sealed, but please, dear producer, secure that white piece on this cap to avoid these little accidents. Okay, guys, this was my review of the Aihao Chinese product. I think it is a nice product. If you have the opportunity, just buy it and give it a try. Thank you for your time. I want to wish you to have a nice day wherever you are. Thank you for your time. If you've enjoyed this review and you want to support my activity, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you again at the next episode. Till then, bye bye and God bless.